This is how I got started in sales with little to no experience. Make sure you watch to the end because I'll be giving out a lot of golden nuggets about how that journey kind of went. So follow through the end so you can get all those tips and tricks so you can be successful like I have chosen to be in sales. Let's get it. Who I was before sales, I actually started my journey in the hair industry and then the restaurant industry. So I went to hair school. I had a baby very young, so I needed to get my ish together. I had to figure things out. So I went to hair school because I was a creative and I thought that would be my path. And then I realized serving gets you quick money. I moved into bartending in nightclubs and lounges in Nashville, Tennessee, and Atlanta, Georgia, and Orlando and Miami, Florida. So those are the three states that I went and grew my journey of customer service or sales per se. And then I started my own company with my family, my own trucking company, as well as my own barbershop and nail salon. So I've had my experience in businesses, but sales, in my opinion, my first time in sales is my current career, which is at cellular sales at Verizon. And I am one of the store leads as well as trainers there. So that was my like direct sales experience. Yes. So why I applied. One day I had been a restaurant manager at a company, and at this company, I was only making about $19 an hour, which is crazy, and being over an entire restaurant. So I was over the back of house, the front of house. It was crazy, y'all. Like I was doing so much work, like working after hours, after 12 a.m., making literally less than kitchen staff, making less than servers, making less than bartenders. I was making less than the host. It was getting to the point where it was insane. And God actually provided me a way out, whether I wanted it or not. And that way out made me think about what's my next step. So I started listening to the greats. I started listening to on YouTube, this same platform, listening to Andy Elliott, and his story really had me thinking when he started doing sales in the car industry, he was making more than people that were been to school for 5, 6 years. And I'm like, wait, I have that skill set. So I need to go directly into sales. So that's what I did. I noticed that I'm not being compensated for my skill set, and not being compensated for my skill set was an issue for me. I was always the top person on anything that it comes to sales. Like I won everything. I was always the top bartender, the top server, the top business owner. I was always winning those loads, negotiating. So it was like I need to get paid for my skill set, directly paid. So that's what I did. I took Andy Elliott's advice and I got on LinkedIn and I started looking for sales jobs, and boom, it landed me in cellular sales. And it was the best decision I could have made because money matched the time that I was putting in it. So that mattered to me. So how the interview was. The interview, it was on video, which is fine. I preferred it to be in person, but our team that normally does it in person, they were out of town, so we had to do it over the video chat on Zoom, which is fine. Just know that in the interview of sales, which I'll do a video on how to get that position, I will tell you now, it's not about your experience. Yes, that helps. If you have any experience in customer service, is really all that matters because you can play towards that. Customer service is sales, that helps. But it's all about enthusiasm. Like if you can sell yourself, you can sell a product. So if I'm telling you, like, listen, I'm here to learn, I'm excited, I want to make money, I want to grow, I want to do this thing, and I'm expressive, and I'm showing that, like, listen, I can be someone that someone else wants to buy from because someone's not buying the product, they're buying the person majority of the time. So if I can sell myself in that interview, I can get the job. So it's all about enthusiasm, it's all about confidence. And having ambition. So they want to see that. So if they can see that in you, and I'll help in my next videos, I'll go over how to be enthusiastic. It's not about being loud. It's not about having the biggest smile, even though the biggest smile doesn't help. It's truly about confidence. It's about your shoulders. It's about the way you sit. It's about eye contact. It's about listening and responding. It's not about just having the experience. So I can definitely help you get in the door. If you want to get in the door, I got you. Yes, Tori got you. What scared me? What scared me when I first went into a sales position, which is like pretty much getting commission. It's not nothing hourly. It's all about commission. You eat what you kill, basically. So, and what I mean by that is you're not killing nobody, but you are, whatever you sell is what you eat. So that's what I mean by a sales job. What scared me is the unknown income amount, I'm not gonna lie, because even though tips is, like, unknown, it's still, like, a known, like, amount based off of the place that you work. So I've worked in so many restaurants, so many clubs, so many different locations that I have a very clear understanding on how much money I'm probably gonna make. Like, I can walk into a restaurant and see the people and see, like, the volume, and I can tell, "This is what Imma make." You know what I mean? I just know it off the back of my hand. But coming into sales, I'm like, I don't know what that number is gonna be. What if that number is $1,000 a month? What if that number is 2,000? What if that number is 3,000? I didn't know. So that was what I was scared about. I will say, don't focus on that number, focus on the customer. Every customer, every time. I don't want to give you too much too soon. We'll talk about that later with sales. But if you focus on the customer, I promise you'll get everything you've ever wanted out of sales. Period. But we'll talk about that later. Right. My first week was information overload, y'all. So make sure you have your notebook. The beginning week is everything. How you started is going to tell your trajectory. So you need to be in class. You need to be taking notes. You need to be learning about the products. You need to be doing note cards. You need to be going over and beyond to be the best student the first week, because that's going to have a lot to do with when it's your time to no longer shadow your trainee. You'll be actually interacting with the customer. So the more you know about the product, the more you know about the system, the more you put in your own practice, the easier it is when you're actually dealing with the customer, because dealing with the customer is customer service. It's separate from the sale. So you have to earn that right to sell to that customer through customer service. And then you turn on your sales hat. So that means you're learning so many different skills. You definitely want to know your basics like ASAP. Like, treat this like it is school, and SATs are about to be next week. You need to be having pen and pad. Take advantage of your trainee and what they're teaching you. The main reason why I stay is, what's this? The money. Okay. The money is awesome. It helps me take care of my family. So if you are struggling, sales is the way to go. I'm telling you, it's happening. I make well over 8,000 a month, and I am pushing to make more. Sales is the way to go. But it's not just about the money. I will say the money is secondary. The skills that I get, I can see it benefiting me each and every day for the trajectory that I'm going to be on in another company, or with the same company, or in sales, or in my career period, is giving me purpose. I see me growing in it. No interaction is purposeless. Every interaction I'm learning, every interaction I could practice something else. And sales is everything. Sales is in everything. If you can learn sales, you can feed your family for their entire life. You can build something, whether it's sales at another company, it's sales at your own company. Just know everything is sales, period. Whether you think it is or not, it is. And you literally can show me anything and I can tell you that they're selling to you. If you look around, just look around. Look, I got a Go Saints jersey. It sells. They literally gave this to me for free to sell these Saints so that I can buy tickets. It's selling you. This desk, it sells. Like, any store you go to, it sells. Any restaurant, it sells. Being in a relationship, it sells. Like, trying to get somebody to sleep with you, it sells. Like, literally everything is sales, and that skill can get you a long way in life. Telling you, try it out. What sales has done for my life, and this is the most important thing, it has given me peace. For me, I was a server and a bartender. I just didn't feel any purpose. I felt like I'm only just gonna go to another bartending job. Like, no lawyer office is gonna be like, "Oh, you're a bartender. Awesome. Come on in. Like, we got you. You got the drinks, you got the skills." I felt like lost. You know what I mean? And when it comes to sales, it's not just, you're not lost. That skill set can go a long ways. You can use that in so many other departments, that when you're sitting there and you're doing that job, you have purpose and you have peace, because you know, this isn't it for me. If this doesn't work out, I can move on to something better and bigger no matter what. because this skill is priceless. So that piece is everything. To end this video, I hope I didn't yap to you for too long because we have a lot of other videos. This is going to be a series to get you on your journey to a sales job. If you learned anything of value to this video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe because you're going to follow the journey so you too can get your first job in sales. I want you to nail it and maximize on your income. My advice for anyone that wants to get into it, do it right now instead of later. So all you got to do is watch my next video on how to get started picking what sales job is best for you and getting those resumes out there. I'll even do a segment of cleaning up your resume and we'll do some automation and AI stuff when it comes to that to make it more appealing to sales positions. We'll even go over what platform. And I'm going to leave you with this. Sales isn't a natural skill. It's a learned skill set. Anyone can do it. Anyone. The quiet person, the loud person, the scary person, the happy person, anyone can do it. And if you master it, you will never be worried about where you'll be in life ever again. You'll find purpose. And that peace of mind, knowing that you can always take care of your family, is everything. So if you want that peace of mind and you want that income, and you want that purpose back, make sure you follow me in this journey. And my next video is going to be how to get hired. So let's go ahead and watch that and get you going. Now, bye, beautiful people. I hope that you learned anything from this video, and I'll see you out there.